In this video, we're covering 10 of the best new sci-fi movies you can watch right now in 2026. These films represent the latest evolution of science fiction, where the focus is not just on action and visuals, but on deeper ideas like artificial intelligence, identity, time loops, and human psychology. From high-budget spectacles to unique, experimental stories, each movie on this list brings something fresh to the genre. So if you're looking for mind-bending concepts and intense storytelling, this list is for you. At number 10, we have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. This sci-fi thriller, directed by Gore Verbinski and starring Sam Rockwell, is built around a chaotic time loop concept. The story begins when a man from the future arrives in a simple diner and recruits a group of ordinary people for a mission that could decide the fate of humanity. They must repeat events again and again, trying different actions each time to stop a rogue, artificial intelligence from taking over. As the timeline resets, the characters slowly become aware of the patterns, and their emotional connections start to evolve. The film mixes humor, tension, and complex storytelling, making every loop feel slightly different. It explores fate, choice, and the idea that even small decisions can change everything. It got an IMDb rating of 7.1, and it is available to rent on Prime Video.
Shall we have cross-species intercourse?
At number 9, we have Touch Me. This experimental sci-fi horror, directed by Addison Highmon, follows two best friends whose lives change after meeting a mysterious alien figure. The alien has the ability to create a powerful sensation through physical touch, which quickly becomes addictive. What starts as curiosity turns into dependency, as the characters lose control over their own choices. The film uses this concept to explore addiction, manipulation, and emotional vulnerability. The visuals are intense and uncomfortable, reflecting the characters' mental state. As the story progresses, the alien's true intentions become clearer, and the situation turns more dangerous. It is a slow but disturbing journey into human weakness and desire. It got an IMDb rating of 5.7, and it is available to rent on Prime Video.
We're getting a temperature breach alert from a decommissioned facility.
Some of us have encountered this before.
We created a new species.
At number 8, we have Cold Storage. This sci-fi thriller, directed by Johnny Campbell and starring Liam Neeson and Joe Keery, is based on a biological outbreak. The story revolves around a deadly parasitic fungus that escapes from a secret military facility. A small group of people must contain the infection before it spreads beyond control. The tension builds as they realize how quickly the organism adapts and grows. The film keeps a grounded tone, focusing on survival and problem-solving rather than large-scale action. The confined spaces and constant threat create a strong sense of urgency. It explores fear of the unknown and the danger of scientific experiments gone wrong. It got an IMDb rating of 6.1, and it is available to rent on Prime Video.
Welcome to ethnic modification. 3, 2, 1.
At number 7, we have Slanted. This sci-fi drama, directed by Amy Wong, presents a unique concept about identity and transformation. The story follows a teenager who undergoes an experimental procedure to change her appearance and identity in order to fit into society. What seems like a solution quickly becomes a psychological struggle as she starts losing her sense of self. The film explores themes of cultural identity, beauty standards, and social pressure. The sci-fi element is used to exaggerate real-world issues, making the story feel both futuristic and relatable. As the character's identity shifts, the emotional weight increases. It is a thoughtful and slightly unsettling film that focuses more on internal conflict than action. It got an IMDb rating of 6.1, and it is available to rent on Apple TV. At number 6, we have Predator, Badlands. This action sci-fi film, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, takes the Predator franchise in a new direction. Set on a hostile alien planet, the story follows two sisters, one a focused scientist and the other a reckless adventurer, who are forced to work together when they get caught in the middle of a brutal conflict. The film shifts the focus by making the Predator a more central, complex character rather than just a hidden hunter. The world building is deeper than previous entries, giving more insight into the environment and the technology of the creatures. The action sequences are intense and visually impressive, balancing survival and family dynamics with high-stakes sci-fi. It is a fresh take that makes it more than just a typical monster film. It got an IMDb rating of 8.4, and it is available to stream on Hulu.
Please.
Where's her body?
How many times have you killed him?
A lot.
She's been dead in all of them. So I just keep killing the bastard who did this to her.
At number 5, we have Redux Redux. This sci-fi thriller, directed by Kevin McManus and Matthew McManus, focuses on parallel universes. The story follows a mother who discovers she can travel between different realities after a tragic event. She uses this ability to track down and confront the person responsible for her loss. Each new universe presents a slightly different version of reality, making her journey more complicated. The film focuses heavily on emotion, showing how grief can drive extreme actions. The sci-fi concept is used as a tool to explore loss and obsession. It is intense, personal, and thought-provoking. It got an IMDb rating of 6.3, and it is available to rent on Prime Video.
Son, you're one of the most promising candidates we've ever seen.
But why are you here? I just want to get across that finish line, Sergeant.
Retreat!
At number 4, we have War Machine. This military sci-fi action film, directed by Patrick Hughes and starring Alan Ritchson, follows a group of soldiers during what begins as a training mission but quickly turns into a real war against advanced alien machines. The soldiers must adapt quickly as they face enemies that are faster, stronger, and more intelligent than expected. The film focuses on teamwork, survival, and quick decision-making under pressure. The action scenes are fast-paced and intense, keeping the energy high throughout. It combines traditional war elements with futuristic technology, creating a unique battlefield experience. It got an IMDb rating of 6.4, and it is available on Netflix.
Before this court today charged with the murder of your wife.
Oh my God.
Your guilt must fall below the 92% threshold, or you will be executed in precisely 90 minutes.
At number 3, we have Mercy. This sci-fi thriller, directed by Timur Bekmambetov and starring Chris Pratt, is set in a future where artificial intelligence controls the justice system. The story follows a man accused of murder who must prove his innocence in front of an AI judge. The challenge is that the system is designed to be nearly perfect, leaving little room for error. As the trial progresses, the character must rely on logic, evidence, and limited time to survive. The film explores fairness, technology, and the risks of relying too much on machines. It creates tension through dialogue and decision-making rather than action. It got an IMDb rating of 6.1, and it is available on Prime Video. At number 2, we have Primitive War. This sci-fi action film, directed by Luke Spark, combines war and prehistoric creatures. Set during a military mission, a group of soldiers enters a jungle and discovers that it is inhabited by dinosaurs. The mission quickly changes from search and rescue to survival. The environment is dangerous, and the creatures are unpredictable. The film focuses on fear, instinct, and teamwork. It blends two very different genres, creating a unique experience. The action is intense, and the setting adds to the tension. It got an IMDb rating of 5.3, and it is available on Hulu.
Welcome to the headquarters of the human resistance.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed to prevent you from contacting your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Okay.
At number 1, we have Bugonia. This sci-fi drama, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos and starring Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, is a unique and thought-provoking story. It follows two men who believe that a powerful businesswoman is secretly an alien. They kidnap her to prove their theory, but as the story unfolds, the line between truth and delusion becomes unclear. The film explores paranoia, belief, and perception. It keeps the audience questioning what is real and what is imagined. The storytelling is unusual and slow-paced, focusing on atmosphere and dialogue. It challenges traditional sci-fi storytelling, making it stand out. It got an IMDb rating of 7.4, and it is available on Netflix. And that's our list of the 10 best new sci-fi movies you can watch right now. From time loops and alien invasions, to psychological dramas and futuristic justice systems. These films show how diverse and creative sci-fi has become. Happy binge watching.